One potentially final map here remains, Mirage, and if we need to, we're gonna be jumping into Train. Not before all the action starts out here on this A bomb site. And it's gonna be a T-sided start for the 100 Thieves, who are getting plucked apart by the USP of Vinny currently. He goes for another. Can the man be stopped? 2 in the round, looks for that third. Doesn't find it, but Henny's gonna pick up where he left off. 1-0 for FURIA.
That wait for Vinny, man, he lets them all pass. He waits so long, and even after he takes down one, silence USP, Jacob doesn't even know where he's being shot from, and Vinny doubling down as FURIA close the round. Fast out A, 100 Thieves not waiting at all. Right now, they might have to wait in the lobby as a bit of a eco comes through. Nothing they can do.
Nothing just yet. 2 P250s, 3 Glocks, and not a good time. And that's not even a .com domain name. Big run boost. Azur gets out in front. He's going to find himself confronted with a FAMAS, and a grenade gets dropped right at his feet. It's the grenade that spells the end of him, but the swings from the teammate of FURIA's.
Ooh.
A bomb plant. Would you look at that?
Guys, rush mid, I'll plant B, but it actually works. It's not matchmaking. No, it's Jacob getting that money in the accounts of the Thieves. You take that.
Yeah, you take that every day.
Don't defuse.
Why is everybody so trolly these days in the defuse? I'll never understand.
All Az has been doing this tournament is knifing his teammates. Yeah, every single time they win the round, he just knifes into 10 health, like calculated.
Pretty sure he knifed one to 3 HP yesterday, and you're like, well,
risky.
You won't. No pelotas.
Well, here's the buy. Here's what we've been waiting for. Guns in their hands. AK's out. We still got a bonus for FURIA. Still running 2 SMGs and 2 FAMASes. Right to that mid control. Grat with a molly. Window is open. The top mid smokes down, so Art is fearful of players pushing behind the boxes, but the Thieves are going in lower. Not going to take this top mid until 2 come from below. Already FURIA have been fine with aggressing, right? Heavy A side stack on the pistol, pushing mid in the second, so Thieves are playing slow in expectation that that will continue, and maybe even this Palace push that JKS is holding for as well. Flash into middle, connected conceded, FURIA give away mid.
Thieves, they've got that mid control they were looking for, but they don't have really anything else to go alongside it.
And there's that window boost.
Yeah, that comes in, right? They throw Azur up into it. It's a classic for 100 Thieves.
Now, what that can begin to do is just purely split the map in half here for FURIA. More ground being taken right here. Henny realizes there's a fight coming from Connector, and as much as he wants to take it, it's just the FAMASes.
FURIA giving a lot of respect to the Thieves, giving them a lot of room. Apart from Art, obviously nothing changing there. He runs through a Molotov and kills one in middle, gets the info and confirms the bomb is going towards A. JKS has been silent in the Palace all round long. Queserato not ready for the boost though, and that's the respect coming back to bite FURIA. 100 Thieves very deep indeed. Henny caught by Grat, who tries to double down. He can't, and that might be the round. Az is not going to get given these kills, so he runs, he tucks tail, and he attempts to go B. Tagged on the exit, smoke for CT. He's going to make it with a plant, but he is so low.
Yeah, the timer too. He just doesn't have an option but to go straight for the plant. He's going to get it. Now, where's he going to reposition with 6 HP?
Ooh.
Already got a little bit of opposition posted up on the catwalk, and they're going to have to pinch this one in for FURIA.
Yeah, this is a rough spot to be in, man, and the timing just missed for Azur. Vinny wrapping round, locking it in with 3. And FURIA moving on to a third of their own. FURIA seeming very, very confident, right? They're even getting cheeky in these little defuses. And that's the thing, man. FURIA, they're very, very good at, like, the moment that momentum is going their way, just keep building it up. And that is the worrying thing about them being 2-1 in this best-of-5 grand final. 100 Thieves are on the complete opposing end of that spectrum, right? They just got it handed to them on Vertigo. They've got to try and mentally regroup. On their map pick of Mirage. Aggressive with the AWP. Down 3 lower tunnels. He absolutely loves doing this, does Art. Our 100 Thieves going to be ready for it. He'll hear that con smoke go out, but he's still posted up down lower. 100 Thieves don't know about this. They smoke off Con. They're looking to get up Catwalk and move into this B site, but that is where Art can be such a nuisance. They hear the AWP scoping, and I think they maybe realize that there's a man down lower. Art moving up, and they seem very, very cautious about this position. Whoa. They might just catch him. Indeed, they do. A 4-on-4. Jacob up through Con, and this B play is now off the cards. They lost Grat trying to move through the apartments. As is in the ladder room, K-Serato's going aggressive, and he comes to regret that decision. He gets his head taken off by JKS. A man advantage for 100 Thieves. Jacob extends it even further. Now the trade comes in from Vinny. Azza, gets stabbed. Henny with the AWP in the B site. A 1v2, and both the players are here. Liaz there to hold the fort, and 100 Thieves, they will find their first round here in round number 4.
That was bonkers. That's just aggression for FURIA getting punished on all ends of the spectrum, right? Art lower with the AWP. K-Serato pushing B. Oh, my. And then Vinny didn't even know that Azza was close. The smoke comes down. He tries to flash. He gets chased down. Already knife out. He just goes for it, throws it in. But, yeah, shut down by the AK as he should have been. Weird start to that rifle round, but it's going to break the money of FURIA somewhat. Henny's back on the AWP, but not a lot behind it. 1 M4. 100 Thieves speeded up just that little bit on this A split. Smoke down for Art. He can't see them climb into connected just yet, and they could even jump into window. Jacob is 1. Azza with the entry. Art is gone from the short side of JKS. Swings out Palace, but he doesn't know about Vinny, who is still standing. All that's standing in this round for FURIA. This kill could be something, but Liaz won't let it happen as he runs through the smoke. 2 for the Thieves. And already a pretty good idea as to how FURIA are playing, right? They're ready for that re-aggression. They're ready for the madness that they're going to be thrown into, whether they like it or not.
Breaking the money of FURIA early on, though, and that's going to give 100 Thieves a nice little chance to tie this up at 3-3. They've only got USPs to worry about in this round here. 5 players for FURIA, all in the A site. And so 100 Thieves, as long as they don't go A, this should be easy, right? They get this mid control. They smoke off the short side. They look to go fast through it. They spot one of the USPs, and now they know that it is just the full eco here for FURIA. They're even holding T-spawn. Look at this. A little formation of Thieves in through the spawn.
Oh, wait, we need the bomb.
Oh, and Vinny's going for it. He's going to hear this, but not much he can do with that info, right? Still a USP, and Liaz is considering it. Grat alongside him, Glocks of the USPs, and there's the info. Grat sees him on the jump. Yeah, Serato kills one a day.
Yeah, Jacob was over there trying to slide through and get CT spawn control, but a lot of noise was heard. And it's definitely on at the A-bomb site now. They're going to flood on out. Henny at the ticket. K-Serrato with an AK over on B.
Yeah, they killed Jacob going through the vent in spawn. And so they made the assumption that, okay, maybe now that they've killed our B player pushing and they were trying to go into CT, maybe it's a market flank, it could be a B play, but no, 100 Thieves, triple spawn, retake, grab the bomb, take A. AK gonna save, surely. JKS is killing everyone as well. So K-Serrato should try and survive. And the Thieves finding 3, building into this T side slow and steady.
You are just joining us. This is the Grand Finals. The North American side of things over there. And at the Intel Extreme Masters, New York 2020 online. And potentially the rock that you live under doesn't have service of any kind, doesn't have TV, doesn't have any of that. But you might want to know, this is the 100 Thieves' last hurrah. And Jacob, there are going to be any hoorahs in this round. He's taken out right away by Art, and Art's aggression is punished by Grat's op. Slow underpass movement here for the side of the 100 Thieves.
And Liaz can calm the Vinny's aggro cat right now. So Az has got his eyes on the prize, but also looking for the jump into window maybe. Yuri's covering. Deep nades. Doesn't do much. He responds, but they're already up con.
Yeah, this is an A split all day long. 3 deep, just walking right out of the connector without a shot fired.
They could triple flank B if they're crazy.
It's Henny's Palace position that could do a lot of damage here now. Like, 100 Thieves is still going to be worried about it because they never came from ramp or Palace. Oh, and it's all falling apart, right? They at least get the bomb down, but Liaz dies in the process. That's a sacrifice that's going to have to be worth it here for the Thieves. Grat
Oh, man.
in the window. JKS waiting down in connector and still utility available to Furia. They can block off these angles, and that is the perfect one to have blocked off with this smoke. Neither JKS nor Grat's faction can see it or stop it, and so the stick is found for Furia. Grat gets away with the AWP at least. And a bomb plant injects 100 Thieves with even more money. But Furia find that 4th round. Smoking Con, the perfect read of that situation. And it's a bit of a shame, you know, if Grat was still window, maybe could have offered some of a fight. But being so low, losing Azza on the attempted push in through the murder hole means he can't stick around there.
Is Hawk going to drop again or make the jump? He loves to do that, but this time just playing it safe. 100 Thieves have been very slow on the mid approach, and they know that Furia love to aggress in these early rounds. In middle, in under. Liaz is back to patrolling that position, making sure Art is not up to his usual tricks. Az is actually pushed in all the way through, so it's all under control. Window smoke late. Art can't do much about it. Molly, Az can beat it, but actually bounces back and keeps him trapped, but not for long. Con smoke down. The middle again conceded, but this is by design. Furia have no issue.
Yeah, that Molotov jumps, or excuse me, dumped right underneath the window is just a message to the 100 Thieves. Hey, don't try to boost in. They still can, and it would be Azza that they could put up there. He's taking a lot of damage though, and it looks like at least Fury is cognizant of the idea. Another top connector smoke coming out from the CT side. 100 Thieves trying to re-strategize, refocus up here, and regress.
Grouped in B with Azza lurking jungle. He's going to try and kill these rotations. Keserats with the AWP though, one of the many that we're going to see in this map for Furia. Here it goes, there's one, it drops right back as the util comes in.
Another op shot from Henny. And a leg there, another for Keserato. Will he finish it out? Not possible, actually. Grat takes him out. That's going to be a bomb plant for Catwalk, and getting swung right on. Art in the right place at the right time, and certainly playing dance. I don't know how he stays alive and takes down JKS, but he does nonetheless.
Oh, it's going to happen again. Yuri runs through the Molotov, takes 80 damage, and blindsides Jacob. Furia, they are not going to respect utility. That is the precedent that they have set throughout this entire series so far. And you can see, man, 100 Thieves, they're really playing this slow style out. They're hoping that Furia are going to bring the fight to them, and they're just not, right? That confidence, that aggression is coming in instead when these executes have come through by rushing smokes, by pushing Molotovs.
And the thing here, too, for Furia is they can have all that aggression in the world, but it's concentrated. You know, it's not just willy-nilly thrown out there to the wind. Art with the first kill on the round onto Grat. And a lot of damage done onto Jacob.
You can see how much safer he plays it there after he gets the first. In past, he's pushed back in, gone for a second peek, and been traded. You don't want that to happen in a round like this. So Furia, they get that kill. They do a lot of damage to Jacob, and then Art falls off very safe. For now, we know he'll appear somewhere else. He's already in the window. So fast. Back to A for the Thieves. Proper exec. As they're coming in from connector, rather. AWP in CT as well.
That nade lets them know someone is still keeping their eyes on the ramp. Now looking just how close this is. Henny should fire the first shot of this skirmish, of this engagement. It may just be Art towards connector. Now they both pull out grenades at the same time, and Art hears it. That could be all she wrote. Yeah. Got to bend his bullets a little bit there, but as it goes down, Henny with one of his own, and this A take is falling apart at the seams. Just like that. 5 alive for FURIA. They win the round. They go up to 6, and well, 100 Thieves look a little disheveled.
Yeah, the orbs are looking good as well for FURIA. Art had it once to not much success, but the double orb of Henny and K-Serato is doing a lot of damage. K-Serato holding B. And it's so sick having K-Serato as like a B anchor on a map like Mirage. He's such a good player, getting way too much value out of a round. But then also, in the likely event that you lose A, which is more common on a map like Mirage, K-Serato, he's your clutcher. He's going to come in those 1-on-2s or those 2v4s on the retakes and make it happen. So yeah, just all round, great guy, great player. Art fighting middle. He sees them coming out from under, already passes Molotov. How does he do that much damage? JKS so low from the spray. Art gives it up, puts him on 1, 5 on 3. No reason to rush if you're FURIA. Cool.
Oh. And now they know that Jacob's here. They spotted JKS in top mid earlier on. It's not much of a secret where these players are. Jacob as well, missing the boost into window. And now the AWP even staring down into mid. Makes matters even worse. 100 Thieves are trapped. Oh, that's a nice dig from Jacob. Surely no more to come his way, especially not with the AWP holding his teammate and JKS, and now that leaves him all alone. Art is low, 1 shot's all that's needed, but Jacob gets spun around, tries to duel to Henny, looks for Art. He is getting completely surrounded right now. And there's the peak for K-Serato to round that out. 7 on the board for FURIA. They are, you know, looking awake now, right? The game started on Nuke. It was a dominant lead for 100 Thieves there. They went 13-2 up. And then they had it completely turned against them, right? Inferno gets real close, but FURIA edge out victory, and then the games just get more and more dominant from then on in. It is still early days. 100 Thieves still have chances to turn this around. But FURIA are looking deadly. They want another championship. They want that invite to land at the end of the year. A fast A play looking to come through. And even though Henny gets traded, it's once again this man under Palace putting up the fight, putting them in body bags. Yuri with a double, leaves it on Azza all alone.
That's it. That is...
Molly doesn't even bounce.
And it doesn't help that 100 Thieves ran through the initial molly. Now, I say that, Azza putting up a little bit of a fight there towards the end, all in vain as Yuri ends that. And he does it with a deagle. 8-3. Now, this is not the sort of control you want FURIA to have if you're 100 Thieves. It's my, oh my.
It's not even a lot you can say about it or do about it, right? At this point, FURIA running the show, locking it down. Yuri under Balk, and now 100 Thieves half buying into B-Rush. Or at least by the looks of things. Will they go contact? No, loud and proud. Fast and furious. 2 here. Boost up for the AWP. K-Serato could line up kills here. There's one blinded out, though. He has no idea what's happening. Smoke on the site to buy him a bit of room. Liaz, great kill. K-Serato can't trade. He's been getting overwhelmed after 1 with the AWP on this B site for a change, but the fast pace for 100 Thieves won't net them around. Bomb planted, and Art is very deep indeed.
Yeah, double ops right now. One's going to be underneath the arch, one deep cat, and that's Henny. And the more they can pick apart here before their teammates arrive, the better. JKS very low already.
Oh, my.
And that's the end of that. Azza stuck in at the van, and he might just be locked in as well. I haven't thought about clearing it now. He could stop a defuse right here, right now. He's going to play the trigger discipline, and that is the appropriate play.
He's waiting.
Oh, my God.
He's waiting. Oh, he gets them off. Now just needs to stay alive. And sadly, they chase him down right away after. A damn good try from Azza.
That's about all you could do, right?
Yeah,
like, that is your only play.
He plays that as big brain as he can, right? He doesn't shoot right away. He knows, he can see they're throwing utility into apps. That's where they think he is. And they just expose themselves to Van, so they don't know that he's there. And he waits. He purposefully lets that defuse tick down as long as he can before he takes Art off of it, in the hope that that makes the clock run out and puts even more pressure on FURIA. But the immediate repeak just solidifies that round for them.
Also, we say double orbs can be a liability in the retake there, but that was actually perfect bait for FURIA. They had Art deep and they had Henny far. And so, yeah, knocked out by the window smoke, but still getting lower. Art he's going to be able to pick them up. Henny's here as well. This double AWP again, laying down death. But just going back to that last round, like Henny smoke spammed JKS with a USP when he was trying to push Art down. Like it was a great bait until 100 Thieves realized it the hard way. Again, these orbs, oh, that looked dead on. Henny nade into the palace. JKS is there, goes deep though. And he looks towards the ramp. JKS hits a timing out. Yuri is here though, and he could stand up and get all the info he needs. How does he hit that so quick, Yuri? Taking matters into his own hands. 4-on-2, Henny trapped in con, but it's a jump or battle. Stylish moves, still gonna get Henny killed, and Yuri with another. It's all on the AWP, and they know where it is.
And even though Grat has dealt with an AWP, they found another as well. There's still that third AWP, this triple AWP that FURIA love to run. Serato never even needs to fire his off, and so that's not even information that 100 Thieves necessarily have, right? You can anticipate that it's come through. It's something that FURIA love to do, and they do so reliably on this map. Are they going to go for it again? Because they lose 2 of them in that round there.
Yeah, and with Henny making the catch-up as well, that smoke in the window gets blocked. Art coming in with a nice big gap to find opening kills, and then Henny's like right there in the 1-2 punch of FURIA's CT side. There's just no way getting back in for the Thieves right now. Looking for 5 at the half. Easier said than done.
Oh my word, he hits it. Through the wall, through the one-way. Damage to Gratisfaction. Not the killing blow. But just tipping the scales that much further now. Has just missed this timing onto Azza, who is now deep in jungle. This is something that FURIA are not ready for at all. Azza could do so much. There's one, but with the quick 180, Azza is gone. He had his chances. They get taken away from him. It all falls onto JKS, who has nailed the first, but down to 6 HP in the process. The bomb dropped in mid as well, and FURIA are playing around it. They're playing around the bomb. That is the worst case scenario for JKS. Now, trying to split these into 1v1s is going to prove to be a challenge. And he goes, there's no idea where either of these players are, is concerned about short, when in reality, they're both just holding the bottom of connector. Vinny able to watch the window from here as well. They are paranoid as to where JKS could have gotten to, but will he check lower mid? The answer is no. And it's 11 on the board for FURIA, close to once again putting up a scoreline like they did on Vertigo.
I actually love that idea for 100 Thieves. They throw an XX smoke on A towards jungle, and what that does is pull FURIA out of window. You see Art retreat as Azza gets boosted up. Azza's meant to come in with his team in con, in a backstab, while FURIA looking at A, and the bait is perfect. FURIA are all concerned about ramp, all concerned about palace, and they have no need to be. Henny gets killed by Azza coming through the smoke, but that jungle smoke actually gives room for Art to play around, and so he uses it against 100 Thieves and steals it right back. Once they kill kill Azza, the jig is up, and the realization is there for FURIA that, okay, this is just the mid play. The ideas may be there, but the rounds aren't. 100 Thieves, desperation, back to A with the smokes. He has late from his B lurk, throwing util there as well. FURIA, even if their players in the site do go down, they've got more than enough to play the retake. AWP in CT, and Yuri committed.
Grat gonna run through the molly, not respecting it. FURIA never do. Why should he? However, not enough to open up the round. And now, this AWP on Henny, we've seen it do damage from triple time and time again. They deal with Yuri down in the sandwich, but this is where Henny looks to come alive. It's only 1 to his name. They jump down through the stairs. Out of ammo is Art, and Azza's going to rise to the occasion, but in comes Serato, dropping that bomb, leaving it all on JKS again. Trying to salvage a 4-round half is JKS for the 100 Thieves. And Serato has immediately changed his position. This man is like fighting a ghost. You never know where he's going to appear next.
Yeah, and surely JKS doesn't wisen up and just haul tail to B, but it's certainly feeling like that. Now, there's a timing Serato could hit, but it's not going to happen now that JKS is going underneath. So, yeah, he is going to end up at B. He's got a full Synod here at some point. Time just ticking away.
Serato already seems aware. He's already looking that way, right? And is getting a bit paranoid about it. It's a long rotate from JKS, but Serato does not try and beat him to the punch. So a bomb plant given over at the very, very least gives JKS a fighting chance in the 1v1. And he's looking to take it to Serato. He's looking to get aggressive and play the market. It's an apps plant, and Serato none the wiser. Sidelined by JKS. It's still a huge half for FURIA, and an even greater challenge now presents the 100 Thieves. They need so many to get back into this map, to keep this grand final going. Can they do it? Only time will tell.
See me coming, better run for cover. I survived the pain, I know it made me stronger.
Show me an opening in the clouds, and I'll take it, yeah. Reminding myself to just let go. Don't wonder how far I can fall. Don't look down, never fade out. And I just wanna be someone and never fall behind again. Just keep on moving on. Never look down, never fade out. Never fade out. Oh, 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 shooting through the clouds, I know it's alright, it's alright. Heavens are the limit now. Let's fly just one more night, one more night.
We enter another half of play, and what could be the last half of play right here for the 100 Thieves, taking on FURIA. This grand final bout has seen just about everything you can imagine. Happiness, frowns, and even some sad faces all across the board. Welcome back, everybody. This is the Intel Extreme Masters. North America, North America, New York, 2020 online. It's all kind of runs together at that point. 11-4, though. Ain't much running together there for the Thieves.
Hesitation on the North America when you realize not a single North American person is playing in this grand final. But nonetheless, Brazil taking over, Australia close behind.
Did Grant not have the silencer on that USP?
Oh, they've done it before. They're going to do it again. Liaz did it in that Team 1 game the other day.
He's taking it off. All right. Grant's getting cheeky with it.
No.
Yeah. Jacob holding on to this top mid play, and he spots players over in the apartments. Now that makes the 100 Thieves lean pretty heavily in towards B, and this is not where that play is destined to arrive for FURIA. They send almost everyone back through T-spawn. to set up outside of this A site where K-Serato and Art could throw these smokes down to accelerate this play into A. And that's where we need to look to Azza to deliver something beautiful. This USP back in CT, defying the odds, puts up a double. Azza was here all alone, and he's put up a great hold, leaving 100 Thieves in a 5-on-3. But the bomb is going back through T-spawn.
Oh, well then.
It cleared out the B site. However, JKS is here to put a stop to that madness.
Oh, no.
Not today, Furia. They're not worming their way around this pistol round. They've got to do it old school. Grat challenging in the top of mid. Art trying to hound him down. But Grat lives to tell the tale.
You hear that grat-a-tat-tat of the unsilenced pistol and Dink down low at least, but looking for more in the connector. Jacob steals it, and now in a big old clutch. This has not gone the way of Furia. 20 seconds, and they are hounding him down. They know he's got window. Azza wants to put a bow on it, and he does. I like the idea for Furia, getting Yuri into B and then bailing with the bomb after it's already seen on A. That does force all of, well, almost all of 100 Thieves into that A side, but JKS isn't falling for it.
I'm looking at the movement of Art right there at the very, very end of the round. I'm thinking that's some slick movement. He jumps up on the bench, gets up into the window, albeit, you know, nothing to really show for it. But still cool nonetheless. 100 Thieves grabbing that pistol, starts to set them in the right direction.
Slow and steady wins the race. Furia with pistols in the B apartments. Lots of them. 2 flashes for Art. Just going to bang them through and hope for the best. Liaz with the UMP. And Azza on Cat moving back. Could be a good nade, but it bounces.
Nope.
Ooh, don't want to waste too much of your ammo because they might push off the reload. Furia are really good at doing that. Liaz needs to pick a spot. Doesn't want to be caught in the open. Here they come.
The contact play here, trust me, it's going to be met with some stiff resistance. I don't know if they're going to be able to get out of these halls.
Ooh.
Henny with one on Azza, and that starts to soften the blows. Just Henny. He's going to grab the M4 that was played at Van, looks for some shots of his own, throws it out of the map, wise plays, and ultimately a round that was lost.
Did Jacob get it? Or did he have one anyway?
He had one anyway.
Okay. That's smart, yeah.
Sonic, you know, from Astralis said 11-4 is the most dangerous lead to have. And, you know, with good reason, right? It's a game where you're feeling like very, very confident, right? It's a big lead, but also all it takes is these first few rounds to start to turn against you. And it becomes a very, very dangerous situation, right? 11-6, the buy coming back in for Furia. 100 Thieves, the odds were certainly stacked against them to make this comeback happen. But let's see what they've got to bring to the table. As they're going aggressive with these smokes in mid, how much further does he go? Because Furia were holding for it. Art is in B. Art is actually in the B site. And 100 Thieves, they don't look very ready for this. He's carved a path, and now the rest of the team are coming in behind him. There's the trade for Liaz. Grat arriving, but they're already pouring in. Liaz putting up a defense. Grat there to bail him out. And Vinny falling as well. That goes from a very, very bad situation to from 100 Thieves into a round win with 4 players surviving, putting 7 on the board, closing this gap, and it might be about to get even closer because there's an eco or a partial buy coming up for Furia.
Yeah, lovely hold for Liaz, putting up a couple and then buying enough time for Grat to regress into a position that Art just got into with his entry. So Furia completely discounting the bench, as they should have really. And yeah, 100 Thieves, fast reactions, fast rotations. That's what you're going to need when you're up against a team like Furia. Art with the AK, hero rifle down in mid, in the smoke. Ooh. So good at finding those openers, but getting a gun to your teammates is the hope as well, arming everyone. But right now, Jacob taking them down, finding Vinny first. Art goes through the smoke, and he got nades out. That's a free kill for Art, but he can't escape. Traded after one as the molly hits the floor. So will he. 3-on-3. They can't pop them into A. K-Serato's waiting with the flashbangs. Once that molly fades, Henny grabs the gun and moves in.
Whoa, but JKS is not letting them get through connector for free. Flash to try and get them in, but JKS there locking in this position. Yuri left in the clutch, but he does have the bomb on his back and plenty of time to play with. Both players for 100 Thieves here at A. Now back on Inferno, we saw rounds slip by the wayside where 100 Thieves would group players up and focus on playing the rounds out together and maybe giving away a bomb plant. That cannot afford to happen here up against the kind of hero AK eco from FURIA.
Big brain.
But they've read this well. Yuri in with the A flank, and they are both here, ready and waiting to deal with it.
He's dead. Are they even going to let him cross? No, it's a double peek as soon as he gets close to the box. No missed shots. And 8 found. That 11-4, Harry, no longer in sight. It's all thievery right now. Stealing rounds left and right. FURIA with the pause. They want to make the most of this. They don't want this to go to train and get uncomfortable in a potential 5th map of this series. They want that 3-1, and they want it now, within reach, 5 rounds away from that very point on this T side, but yet to net 1. Let's take a breather.
And look who it is up at the top of the board for 100 Thieves. JKS and Azza, side by side. Perhaps the final game ever where we see these two tenured veterans of the Aussie CS scene, 6 years together. And they are on the scoreboard as well, trying to get 100 Thieves back into this game. 3 now between them and FURIA, which pales in comparison to that 7-round lead that FURIA was sporting coming into this second half. Mid nades go in, but Gratisfaction goes down. And under, he looks to find Yuri. Man advantage taken, and a 5-on-4 right away for 100 Thieves. Art is waiting for this trade. Will Grat deliver it on cue? It's actually going to be Vinny to pick that up from the lower tunnels. So a 4-on-4 as we head into the mid-round.
As a very worried someone might try to jump up in the window on him, give them a little bit of their own medicine. That's just not the case. However, on Cat is Art, and he has control of the ladder room. This push on A ramp might give them all the intel they need that, hey, no one's here, no one's home. They're not going to be going towards A, and that would be right. Art finally making his presence known out of that ladder room. Now the 2-pronged hit that is also through the B halls. It's Art that actually gets the frag. Azza sets up for a cross. Now just waits. He's got to stay alive while his teammates arrive, and that's simply not on the cards for him. K Serrato's still in the halls with these 2 remaining players, 100 Thieves. They're going to walk right into his crosshair, one by one. He's very low, and he falls eventually.
Nice trade. Azza pushed the smoke before it bloomed, and so they saw him make his move, and JKS, even though he trades K Serrato the apartments, it's a done deal. It's a lost round. 1-on-3, where really saving is the priority. If you look at the money of 100 Thieves, it's just him and Liaz with cash to spare. And no loss either, because they've been streaking together CT side rounds all game. So FURIA finding 12, 1 step closer right now. How will the Thieves choose to spread this money? JKS can do a good amount of dropping here. Vinny's had a great series, all things considered, as well for the likes of FURIA. 59 and 46 coming into this one. The most positive player on his team. Just second to Gratisfaction, the server, plus 16. Fast out mid for FURIA. Window smoke is down. They got to respect it. Grat does have the AWP, and everyone armed here for the 100 Thieves, but it could be one of their last buys if they don't get it done. Jacob tries to get aggressive, but Art is already ahead of the smoke and shoots him in the back of the head. Azza doesn't want to commit, so he takes ladder instead. 4 players surrounding middle for 100 Thieves. They want to fight back for this control.
Gratisfaction with the open window. Not given any sort of opportunity to put that to good use. And FURIA, they take mid, right? They move in with pretty much everyone there. But as soon as they take that advantage, the game plan shifts, and this entire setup moves around for FURIA, teetering its way back towards A. Grat needs to be careful, because this ramp presence is looming for FURIA. They smoke off the top of connector, but they are not looking to use that at all. They're trying to give the illusion that this could be a B play or a con split. And you see that 100 Thieves, they respond to this by keeping 2 at that B site, or at least over towards Catwalk. Gratisfaction and JKS. Oh, actually, hang on. Bomb's going back in through T-spawn.
It's a fake.
Throw this utility in, but yeah, it looks like this could just be a ruse. As now FURIA move players into the B apartments, knowing that 100 Thieves might get a bit ahead of themselves on the rotate, but Grat delivers with his AWP. And eventually that penny's going to drop. Well, no one else is arriving, so 100 Thieves, they scatter. They start to move back into this B site. Art's coming out late through Palace, but nobody's here. And this bomb plant is coming in regardless. Over inside of B, the rotation's now arriving for 100 Thieves, and this round decides so much. The money is on the line for the Thieves. They need this victory. Art is a long way from home, but it's Henny to open up inside of this B site. Grap making noise in the market. In through the apartment is Azza. JKS at short, cut down. And you cannot have this round go against you if you are the 100 Thieves. Miss spray from Azza, but he gets it back under control. It's left to Gratisfaction, and this is where Art, who's been rapping through A this whole time, should have it locked in. There's so little time left. Grat's gonna try and leave. His exit is locked down. 13 for Furia. They recover that round in spite of Grat's AWPing excellence in the A site.
Yeah,
Furia still find 13.
You look at that and you think, Art, man, Art, what? Do something, do something. And eventually he does. He is eventually in the right place at the right time, but it does take a while. Good idea there from Furia. They throw a bit of a misdirection play. They really try to obscure the vision on middle and keep 100 Thieves guessing. And in doing so, they pulled the entire team over to A, only to bounce back to a planted bomb in B. And now we're going to see the Millennium Falcon approach.
Oh, it's another fast B for Furia. Man, Henny, what a round from him as well. He shut down everyone in that B bomb site on the retake, and now he's leading the charge. Now he's P90 out as he runs wild with the smokes down. Yuri spams Azra out, and Liaz is gone too. Vinny finding maybe even 3, but the smoker loses vision. JKS could run with the AK, but they just spam him down. Furia, they don't see smokes. 14-8. Even when the reads have been good, even when the realizations have been there, and as fast as the rotates have been as well, Furia outclassing Thieves right now, 4 on this CT side, and since Furia found their first T round, they have not stopped. 3 in a row and looking to close.
Yeah, they've had some really good plays here in terms of just those misdirections. It's going a long way for Furia.
Hot mid smoke. But from the CT side, it's the Astralis tier 1. They're moving in quick. I think Big used that one. Astralis throw it from the back right, but it doesn't matter. Mid's been taken. All that does is buy you a cat play fast for this retake. 5 players here, though. Everyone ready for the Thieves. The entry's in for JKS, but Art can't do a damn thing. And this one's kind of fallen apart for Furia. They're going to bail. K-Serato does get the 1 pick on that A player, and now they're going to double back.
And this is where if you're the 100 Thieves, you're getting panicky, right? You have had this exact round play out, but in the inverse, right? With an A fake into B. And this was never designed to be a fake. They catch Azza, and now we're back into even odds. K-Serato has opened up the A site, and 100 Thieves are all here, knocking on the door, ready to deny this bomb. But K-Serato out from the firebox. Good for 1. Grad's back in with a response. And it falls to Henny. This guy's given us some great rounds, but is this going to be one of them? No, Jacob from lower gets that locked in. 9 on the board for the 100 Thieves as they try and deny match, series, and championship points to Furia. They stay afloat for now.
Brad's such a hero, man. He's been so quick today. And again, dropping the bomb on this A ramp. Like Furia, they may have the trap card of K-Serato hidden in the site, but that bomb comes out early. Despite K-Serato getting 1 off the top, there were 3 players filtering through CT for the Thieves, and they still got some fight in them left. Back to A, this time more standard execute. Art coming in on mid on his own, taking his time though, not running the gun. Grat's on top of the boost. That's an awkward angle to deal with. Art just jumps into middle, and Grat can't find this shot. Fast out A as a response. They've got this advantage. They know JKS is trapped with the smoke on the molly, but Vinny can't win the kill though. UMP comes out with 1, and Jacob doubles down on the spray. It is pandemonium in this A site, and the bomb is dropped on ramp as well. Art may be clearing out B, but 100 Thieves know not to expect anything expected. As they're going to try and catch the bomb running, and he does a lot of damage, but K-Serato out there alive, and now the penny drops again. Guys, is it B? Surely not. But that's exactly where this bomb is going.
And the problem is, with Art being so deep, you don't know where he could be. You know, he could be CT spawn by now. He could be pushed up catwalk. You are going into this blind if you're 100 Thieves.
No way.
Oh, hang on a minute. Did they find the bomb? Oh, Azza decides against it. That could have been huge. K-Serato is waiting. A Furia.
They're going A.
Baiting, going back. No. They drop the molly in B to give the illusion that they're here. There's 35 seconds. They are getting very, very cute with these timings. And Furia, have they just gamed the whole system?
They've got to hurry whatever in the hell it is that they're doing. They're going to go to B at the end of the day regardless, it seems.
Yeah.
Okay, no, 100 Thieves, they're ready for this. They're here. This is what they prepared for. For once, it's gone according to plan. Now they just need to hit their shots. 10 seconds left as the bomb tries to get out, but Art is dropped. And it's K-Serato with 4 HP, not able to survive the cross. 100 Thieves, double digits.
I think finally the overcomplication came through, right? But unfortunately, as good as a call as that was, you know, FURIA realized that, okay, we're at a point where Art sneaking through B, back through apartments. We can't walk A. We don't have time. And if we run, they're going to hear us on B. So we just got to hope that they're not here, or at least that we can trade out. And yeah, that's unfortunate. That's the thing. These rounds for FURIA haven't even been like set plays to like, all right, we're going to fake them out here. Sometimes it's just been desperate rotations off the back of the lurker, getting it killed on the other side of the map. And yeah, a nice try for FURIA, but finally 100 Thieves get ahead of the rotation. This is a crazy game. FURIA really trying to reinvent the wheel on this T side. And right now they might get run over. The money's gone. It's an AWP and pistols. Art's been spotted, but he does respond. Grat gone. Henny traded in middle. Art's going back for more. There's plenty of players coming his way, but he's trapped by his teammate, blocked into the open. Jacob does take that kill. AWP dropped, more T's to follow, and Jacob lines him up, but he can't get a single one. Both of them tagged to 30. K-Serato still waiting, top mid smoke, but that lets 100 Thieves push up as well.
Oh, through the edge of that smoke, they've dealt with K-Serato. It falls to Vinny, and the odds pretty overwhelmingly against him. JKS doubling down, putting 11 on that scoreboard for the 100 Thieves. Can they make this comeback happen? It was 11-4 at the end of the first half. It looked like FURIA were about to run away with this game, and it's gotten closer and closer for the 100 Thieves. They're still smiling. They're still giving it their all. And that's the thing, right? We've always said this team, they're going to want to finish strong. They're going to want to end this whole thing on a high note. And coming back in map 4 from 11-4 down, that would definitely check some boxes.
Yeah, that would pump you up for train as well, wouldn't it? The 5th, the finale. And maybe what we're going to get if FURIA can't find it in them to close this map and tournament.
It's right there for the taking, just 2 rounds away. Art going to go with a deagle in this round, but should he need a weapon, I'm pretty sure there will be a couple on the ground. Look at this, Yuri gets out in front. Tries to take a fight head on here from Tetris. His teammate K-Serato goes down in his stead, and Yuri's able to pick up some of the crumbs left behind.
Yeah, it was just a random shot moving as well. Yuri.
Let them go. They're out.
Yeah,
we gone
back. But like, it's not like this is going to be a surprise. It's been this entire game all long. And look at Liaz. He's already scared of the market. Like thinking, is someone here? Is someone already through? Why are they making this rotate with no lurker? It's a risky move indeed. But again, it's baited the Thieves. It's like that other round, but with 4-on-4 rather than 2-on-2. FURIA, they want to split it from the catwalk instead. Vinny's clearing upper. And the Thieves, they don't commit. They spread back out.
And they go back into a more natural setup, if you will, a safer setup, something that they can collapse down on. JKS watching on for Ticket, and Azza also peering into this A site. Here's where things start to develop. A smoke on catwalk could give a veil enough for them to cross. Instead, Art peeks from underneath and finds the kill, then jumps right into window. This is where the A site becomes a snare, becomes a trap.
Yeah, JKS as well, found through the smoke. That's a disaster. Henny with the spray, catches him, never even sees the man. Gratisfaction in Liaz.
Perfect.
Oh dear, 15 about to appear for FURIA, leaving them 1 away from taking this series, taking the title, unless Grat and Liaz can put a stop to it. And already they're looking hesitant. Is this a round where you give over 15? The money just isn't there, right? So they try and play it by the numbers. But in doing so, disaster strikes. 15 for FURIA. They need to at least get away with these guns. Grat, a bit of a response. Doesn't let them hound down his teammate in Liaz. Keeps the boy alive. But the boys, their lifeline running out here. 15. 1 round is all FURIA need for back-to-back titles.
Great reaction for FURIA as well. They feigned the cat play after, you know, doing what 100 Thieves assumed was a B rotate, right? They throw down that mid smoke, and that's why Az is peeking mid. He's trying to get the info. He's trying to figure out, have they gone cat to B? You know, we're split. We're 1-1-1-1 right now. We're not grouping. We're not trading, and we don't have that information in middle. And that just gives them a way back into A. JKS spam through the smoke, and 15 for FURIA. This has been such a well-called T-side from Art and Co. And FURIA might just be about to shut down the 100 Thieves in back-to-back grand finals. All on this one round. Run boost out mid. They see the AWP. Grat takes a shot, and he bails.
Yeah, and what little bit of vision there could be had there from the connector. Oof.
Oh!
Doesn't even matter. It's all from the underpass. Jacob, silent but deadly. Does fall, and a trade comes through. Grat's able to find another one with his AWP. Does it set us up in a 3-on-4, Harry?
Yeah, regrouping for FURIA. That nade, a little bit of damage onto Azza. Nothing to write home about. FURIA, once again, trying to play with the minds and hearts of 100 Thieves. And most of Australia as well. As they regroup, they move in through T-spawn. And 100 Thieves getting ahead of themselves. They're rotating a B. Oh no, they're taking a bit of a gamble. They decide against it. They realize it's not a definite B play, and they don't want to take this chance, because this same kind of chance has let them down time and time again. Utility into this A site, flooding through. This is where the rotates come in. A man up are 100 Thieves, but they still need to hold on to this A site, and FURIA are not going to go easy on them. JKS hiding, waiting for his teammates to arrive. Everyone is CT side apart from Grat. They rush the site. They try to deny the bomb plan, but it's a disaster. FURIA take it.
Yes, they do. This Brazilian organization, starting back in 2017, it's emerged from the shadows, and yet again, put a pin in the storyboard that is Brazilian Counter-Strike. They have picked up the slack. They've done it all where MIBR fell off. They've weathered the storms of 2020. And